Pixelated skies past midnight's gleam. Joystick warriors fighting for the team. Laughs and cheers echo through the halls. Wesley guides us through it all. Old school champs, speakers scream. Living dreams on every stream. Friends and foes we leave behind. In this world, epic battles we'll find. Raise your glass to the memories. Play every night with ease and peace. In Wesley's world, we feel complete. Press start and take your seat. Press start and take your seat. Wesley's swipes take us there, we thrive. Wesley swipes take us there, we thrive. Strive. Wesley swipes take us there. Epic games with heart he'll share. Retro vibes and fans who care. Join the ride, we ain't scared. We strive. Wesley swipes take us there. Epic games with heart he'll share. Retro vibes and fans who care. Join the ride, we ain't scared. We ain't scared. Pixelated skies past midnight's gleam. Joystick warriors fighting for the team. Laughs and cheers echo through the halls. Wesley guides us through it all. Old school jams, speakers scream. Living dreams on every stream. Friends and foes we leave behind. In this world, epic battles we'll find. Raise your glass to the memories. Play every night with ease and peace. In Wesley's world, we feel complete. Press start and take your seat. And take your seat. We'll feel the beat. Play every night with ease and peace. In Wesley's world, we feel complete. Press start and take your seat. Step into the night, yeah, feel the beat. Wesley's here with moves can't be beat. Heart of a Blue Bear gaming to the core. Epic gamer reigns supreme, hear the roar. Lights flash, neon colors fill the air. Break out your consoles, nothing can compare. 80s spirit burning, keeping us alive. In Wesley's stream we thrive, we strive. Wesley swipes take us there. Epic games with heart he'll share. Retro vibes and fans who care. Join the ride, we ain't scared. Pixelated skies past midnight's gleam. Joystick warriors fighting for the team. Laughs and cheers echo through the halls. Wesley guides us through it all. Old school champs, speakers scream. Living dreams on every stream. Friends and foes we leave behind. In this world, epic battles we'll find. Raise your glass to the memories. Play every night with ease and peace.
Shall we play a game?
RAR live game play. What was I gonna do?
Oh, good
Oh yeah,
lord.
things
I just realized
working.
you're-
Yeah, things working. Or what do you need? Hold on, and of course Luna's gonna be. Oh, I know what you want. Here you go. Eddie needs a quiet house now.
Never gonna happen.
It's never gonna happen, but I can ask for it.
Until you're blue in the face, yep.
All right. Where am I? I'm on a space station.
It's a good start.
Oh, look what I'm doing here. One is Todd. Okay. Okay. I was gonna go to the dig. Ah. I love that you can do this. Discoveries. Expedition. Dig 2. Discoveries. How come it's not showing up on this one? Interesting. That was kind of loud.
I think your ears will survive.
I don't know, I have sensitive ears.
In what universe is that an accurate statement?
Huh?
Yeah. My thoughts precisely.
Wow, my camera is very bright. Why is it so bright?
There's a light over at the Frankenstein place.
Maybe.
I mean, that's my current theory.
How do I see you've met my faithful handyman? He's just a little strung out because when you knocked, he thought you were the Candyman.
I see it now. You tried going and renaming all of the assistants you have at your base.
I have no assistants at my base.
No? Don't have the scientist or any of that?
Yeah, I do, but they're not my assistants. They're my workers.
Yeah.
They're not on
Are you
equal
gonna
footing
go
as anybody else.
Oh, good lord.
They're
You're
peons.
gonna start renaming them? One of them's going to be Frankenfurter.
Nope. There's only one Frankenfurter, and none of them are going to be able to do that.
Which one's gonna be Rocky?
Maybe none of them. I don't know.
Which one's gonna be Meatloaf?
His name was Eddie. Get it right.
I know, but still, it was Meatloaf.
There it is. There she blows. There's a light. Over at the Frankenstein place.
You're gonna give all those buildings a haircut, aren't you?
Oh boy. All right. Where's the little Sparky? There he is. He wipes moisture from his forehead. That's stinky.
Well, with that sort of forehead, can you blame him?
Bones, complete fossil, teach us ancient creatures. Excellent. All right, and now let's. It's right here, guy. It's right here. You guys couldn't have looked anywhere else? Big done. Get the biped fossil display. And my sweet, sweet exosuit upgrades. And I'm an associate field agent now. With a sweet, sweet scanner module. Which I don't need. Let's see. Let us build the
If you
biped.
build it, they will run.
Yes. Yes.
Bull.
He wants biped. We build him biped. I should have enough here. Skull. Should I make it look funky or should I try to follow the pattern?
I mean,
I like that one better. That looks good. Like a skull with a hat on.
there you go.
And his upper limbs are... Your lights are like the surface of the sun. I know, I can't figure out what's going on. I think it might be the camera.
Well, you're not bald, so it definitely can't be the light shining off your
I
forehead.
am definitely not bald. I need a haircut so bad.
Getting a little bit too 70s computer
it's-
programmer.
It is horrible right now. Well, I'm going to make the ugliest thing I've ever seen. There you go. Package it up. There's your Funkadelic display.
That's a thing. It does exist.
Bygone, biped. Alright, let's... Now that Gassy has said something, I have to fix it. So if I break a Gassy, all your fault.
As long as you've got that cleared up.
As long as we got that cleared up.
Which is an accurate statement right now.
That one.
Now you're just breaking shit to break shit.
Pretty much.
So this is what happens. You go and build a dinosaur skeleton, and it ends up breaking your cameras. Okay,
Yep.
plausible.
We're going to put this one on. We can do this. It's like it doesn't like the USB now.
Well, maybe the USB said mean things to it.
Probably did.
Oh, I see the OBS logo.
Yeah, but no.
That's never a good sign.
No, it's because I'm swapping sources. Okay.
Video input broken. Substituting sarcasm.
Give it a second.
I don't know, there must be an issue with it. I'm still seeing you. Or is that what you're aiming for currently?
What does this button do? Oh no, I disconnected. Yeah, that works.
Okay. You sure? You positive?
Positive. Absolutely positive. Yep.
Man, I was having this wonderful dream. It was like I had peace and tranquility and no snark from you.
I can make
And
that dream
then
come true.
and
I
then
can make that
hands
dream come true.
grabbed me and dragged me back to hell on earth.
I want to go discover. Actually, yeah, discoveries. Actually, I want to go into boss first. Where leave my ship? Oh, get comfy. Oh. So how about them tariffs, huh? What a fucking moron.
My father-in-law is still very much in favor of them.
No, he sounds like he might be a fucking moron too.
Well, he's got a degree in finance. The funny part is so does my father, and my father's not in favor.
He's all in favor of how many trillion got wiped out today? 8 trillion?
I forget how many trillion this round. I know the last threat was 2.5 trillion.
I know it went beyond 3.
Yeah, I don't know the exact amount. I did not want to give myself a potential heart attack. You know?
Fucking brilliant. Hey, it's times like this I'm glad I have no stock.
Thanks.
You know, I am watching this on the Twitch.
Watching this, your own stream?
What's the word I'm looking for? The manager.
Words, English.
The manager has a viewer. And when I go to hyperspace, it doesn't look weird for me. I mean, it
Congrats,
links, I guess. Is that what you're talking about? Like kind of like a scan line thing?
Oh,
like,
wow.
Like sections of it do weird stuff?
Oh, not just sections. It's almost like it's processing it too quickly.
On the YouTube side, it looks fantastic.
Yeah, on the Twitch side, it's...
I'm on an amazing codec setting to YouTube. Not this ancient codec that Twitch still uses.
On the Twitch side, it's seriously like having that 80s, you know, like there'll be a bar all the way across where there's none of the
that's
hyperspace line.
Yep.
Yeah. So it'll just have those bars run across that. It's just blank space.
All right. We are going to look for bones. I'm going to get all of them now. Why, you ask? Because I can.
The best reason you have usually. I mean, it's a good reason.
Spectacular reason.
Good. I don't want to go quite too spectacular.
God, I missed my other jacket, my other suit.
You missed the fancy schmancy.
Yeah, I like being able to jump punch across an entire planet.
See where that would be beneficial.
You gotta see it when I go to a low gravity planet. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Alright, how many am I at? It's at, is it 5? No. 4. 58 out of 80, so I need 22. I've yet to see a planet with skeleton animals, though.
Yeah, I was giddy when I saw that. It's just like, ooh, the necromancers have arrived.
I'm a protection falling.
It's like, hi, I'm Bob the Necromancer, and today we're gonna do an unboxing.
Oh, Jesus.
You remember that one.
You have my axe and my sword and your brother.
Yep. Necromancer is bringing undeath to the party since...
Morning. There's only 2 things at a time. Come on.
But if it were more than that, it would have issues.
No, I've found sites that had like 5 or 6. Oh.
Yeah, but it's saying that with you, it can only handle 2 at a time.
Vigilant Stone sounds like an action hero. It does.
It wants you to be gentle with it, okay?
That's not me. More in my nature.
That's why
So-
it's asking.
The orange moron ruined something that affects me personally. I'm sure as many of you are well aware, I like comic books. I've been reading comic books since I was a wee lad. One of my favorite comic books growing up was a comic called Grendel.
I know that one.
You know Grendel?
Mm-hmm.
So, hold on, let me pull this out. I got so excited because a company called Longbox Heroes had a Kickstarter a few years ago, and they do comic characters, action figures of ones that you rarely see. Okay, and they did one, the last set, and I picked up Grendel. I was so excited. I went to storage to dig this out because I love it so much. They did, Tick, Airboy, a bunch of older stuff, Matt Wagner wrote 2 different comics that I absolutely loved. Grendel and Mage. So, the company, they're called Fresh Monkey. Yeah. Yes. That Grendel. Yes. Said they're coming out with new ones, and this was the original Grendel, and then you had Christine Wagner, and you had Ultimate Grendel, and they started a new Kickstarter less than a week ago. Coming out with the Christine Wagner, the Ultimate one, and Kevin Matchstick from Mage. Yes, the one with the bat. Yes, the bat. Coming out with figures for them, and they're actually reasonably priced. Like when I got this one Kickstarter a few years ago, I think it was like $22 plus shipping, which is, you know what, I gladly paid that to have a Grendel action figure. I truly did. They did a Kickstarter less than a week ago to do the new ones. They had another Tick, an Arthur, Grendel, Savage Dragon, Mage, just a bunch of other stuff. More.
One of the ones that it was way before I was born, but I grew up with Asterix.
Asterix and Obelix?
Yep.
Never got into that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I like.
So they announced today, because of the tariffs, the prices, because they're like every other small manufacturer. Things are made in China, and their cost on figures currently is $10 to make. They charge us $25. That includes the current tariff of what they're paying now, part of the shipping and that kind of stuff. So they'll charge us $25 plus shipping, actual shipping, which is probably around $10. So for one figure, you'll pay $35. With the new tariffs, they put out how much it's going to cost. That would mean before shipping, the figures would have to be $40 each. That's without shipping. And even as much as I want them, I know I couldn't afford that. You know what I mean? And most people wouldn't pay that. Not for a, it's not a big scale figure. It's it's a standard action figure size. I'm just disappointed. You know what I mean? That it's already fucking something that I like.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm.
Like I said,
Way to go, a-hole!
I can, like I was telling you yesterday, my band, my fave band just had a new album release in March, and
yeah, your import's gonna be so expensive it's gonna be ridiculous.
No, I can't. I can't get the import of the vinyl. I can get the CD. I can get that on Amazon when it releases. That's still available, but the vinyls have never. The newer vinyls have never been really on Amazon because they do limited releases.
Well, I mean, there's other places besides Amazon to get them that are cheaper.
No, I've had to literally go every single vinyl of theirs that I have. I've had to order directly from their store in Hamburg, Germany. So I mean,
really?
Yeah, that's where I've gotten every single one because they do limited releases. So it's only X amount made, and then they take it off the storefront.
Well, it's like, the magazine Metal Hammer?
Yeah, that's where I've actually gotten one or two of their stuff, but those were singles.
I want the current issue of Metal Hammer. Because Ghost is on the front cover with, and inside it comes with, like, a patch and two other things. And I want that, like, badly. But, for me to get it now, it would be $35 plus shipping.
Yeah,
for a magazine.
You're talking to someone who's gone and gotten the magazine's Metal Hammer just for the special edition. But the vinyl only for their current release, because it just released in March. The stuff hasn't even started shipping yet. Won't start shipping until next week. But yeah, the CD I can go and order, no problem. CD's only a couple bucks more than usual, but the vinyl, can't get the vinyl. The vinyl is not shipping to the U.S. at the present time.
I'll bet you I can find it. I'll put
I-
money
I-
on it.
Perfect.
I searched for metal hammer and found a titanium ball peen hammer for 300. It's 2 words, metal space hammer.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Isn't it metalhammer.de?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yes, DE.
It's metal-hammer.de because
That's
it's
the website, yeah.
Yeah, it's the German. It's not a U.S. company, so it's not a .com.
What video cards do you guys have now?
Both of us should be, I think we're both 3060 Ti, I'd like to say.
What did you upgrade from?
We did a jump from the, I think our last ones were 1060 Ti's.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we did jumps.
That's a huge jump.
Yep. And we're going to be doing, the next one's going to be for 5000 series. But
Not for a while.
mine, yeah, well, that all depends on when my computer decides to start having a nervous breakdown, because it's hitting its 5-year mark. So,
Actually, Basket, how much? Because I'm looking to get, I need a new card for my arcade machine.
we might actually have a 2000 series, and we might have had 2000 series at some point. I'm trying to remember.
Yes,
Graham
pay
just
for his
has-
$20,000 espresso. Still
Oh,
Still
jeez.
have that? Yeah, I was looking on eBay for cards today. How far away is this thing? My god. Well, the reason I was asking is I thought you guys were at the 4000 series. I want to see
Oh,
if you still
yeah,
had the
no.
older card. Like,
Well,
I
we
thought
might
you
have
went.
a
I thought you went
2000.
from 30 to 40 already.
Oh, no.
I was like,
No,
how much you went for the old one? I am not an enemy of Canada. Oh no, put it on eBay for that price. Hell yeah. Yeah, you could literally make a mint off eBay.
Interesting. I wonder if... Vinyl's not even on the site anymore.
On their site?
Yeah. I'm just seeing the CD digipack.
How much did you pay for the 5090? Because it's like Timo Tigger. Look at this. If Timo made a Tigger, that would be it. I know everyone's complaining about getting 5090s is not hard. Micro Center has them literally coming out of their ass.
$700 for 5070?
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of stupid.
I wonder if my current rig can handle that.
What kind of power supply you have? How big?
Double check, but I might actually have the juice.
Hey,
for it.
Smoppy. After tax, I'm gonna have to take a breath for a moment and prepare for Gassy to laugh at me again. 3,300. Jesus Christ! Which one did you get? 5090 Ti Super Deluxe Tug Job
Yeah,
Edition.
The ooh,
The Tug Job Edition. Is that what got you?
limit 1 per household. Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm pissed when people do that. The OC Tough. Yeah, no, that's a great card though.
I might have to look at that. $700.
For a 5070? Yeah.
5070 overclock.
Well, hold
Gaming
on. What do you
edition.
have now exactly? Do you know? The
I already
36,
told you.
3060?
3060 Ti.
The 5070 is the OC?
Yeah. It is not the Ti.
Yeah. 5070, $700 is still overpriced. They go for 550. You're looking at a 83% increase.
Yep.
That's massive.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely massive.
It looks like for Micro Center, what they're suggesting is a 750 watt
Easily.
or 850 watt for the add-on options.
If you're gonna upgrade yours, put it at 1,000. Seriously.
Well, when I wind up upgrading, I'm upgrading the whole rig.
Oh.
So that's the thing is, I was gonna go and do it January, but unfortunately, finance didn't quite go with that plan. You know, we had other shit that.
You had real
Yeah.
life? Really?
Yeah. So that unfortunately went and, sucked out the other stuff. So the only way
The joy
I'd be
and
able to go and
fun of life.
yeah, right. No, the only way I'd be able to go and do the upgrade right now is if I completely went and used just my personal fun money, which would piss Graham off to no end.
Piss off or make jealous?
No, piss off.
Why?
Because I wound up using about $2,000 of my personal fund money to go and help with some of the other stuff we needed for the household, and it really ticks him off when I use my personal money rather than household.
Hmm. You don't have enough stuff. I make a battery.
Well, part of it is, as I was kind of telling you, so Graham and I have all of the bulk of our money from both of our incomes go into one pot,
Yes.
as it were. But each of us have every single paycheck a small amount, I think it's like $50, go to just a fun money account. I have mine, he has his. I haven't touched my fun money account for fun stuff since I started it. Graham is using it on a monthly basis, so his is constantly at just above the bare minimum. Secret accounts are a thing in no one gets hurt. Oh, I handle all the finance. He is. I literally have to force him to look at the bank stuff when I'm trying to go and let him know how finances are doing for the household. He does not look at that stuff, period. He still hasn't probably even created a login yet for the bank. I'm not annoyed by this at all, No, we did a trade though. It's I handle all the finances, go over all the stuff, do the taxes, that sort of thing. But the trade-off is we've got one of those point credit cards. And the trade-off is, since I'm handling all the finances, bills, that sort of thing, essentially the organization of the stuff, I get to keep all the points and use those for whatever the hell I feel like. So I get to cash those out. you know, which is fair. Know what I mean?
You're asking me?
Yeah, you have.
I wasn't. I mean, I thought you were explaining that to someone else.
Funny.
I knew these things.
Yeah. But no, it pisses Graham off when I use my personal fund money for stuff for the house. Like wound up. My car was needing some of those repairs and everything like that, and we already spent a bunch on other stuff we needed. It's like,
Lube,
this isn't
toys.
Yeah,
I get
right.
it.
I'm not a bard. Oh my god. But no, it's if we need the stuff and it would go over budget, it's like, well, I guess I'm gonna pull out this.
Said no man ever.
Yeah, right. But the logic I go and use is, yeah, it's my personal account, which technically means I can use it for whatever the hell I feel like, and Graham can't say anything, just like I can't for his personal account.
Word. His goes to Gundam.
His goes almost exclusively to Gundam, yeah, these days. So yeah, it's because yep, Graham just gets upset that I spend mine on household items.
Just explain to him when he gets upset. Look, it just means you have more Gundam.
It doesn't mean that it has more Gundam. It's just
Well, if he's
'cause
not if he's not spending it on the house thing that you're already taking care of, more Gundam.
no, because his the Gundam stuff comes out of his personal fund money.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, so I mean, he's just going and getting the Gundam and everything like that. So that way he doesn't touch the household stuff at all. And it also means that I have zero clue how much he's spending on Gundam. But yeah, I don't really care. It's his it's his fun money. If he wants to go and spend it on random frivolous stuff, he can spend it on random frivolous stuff. But he gets annoyed because I don't spend my fun money on frivolous stuff. I've just been accumulating it, and then all of a sudden an emergency kicks in, and I go and, all right, well, I'm going to spend it out here and this and that. And he's like, well, didn't you use our credit card? I'm like, nope, I used my personal one. And then he gets pissed.
Okay.
We have a little bit different situation than you and Mrs. Burr, okay? Little bit different.
I pay for everything?
Yeah, it's none of my business to stick my nose in it. I don't consider your situation a fair one.
I'm an older man. It's what I believe.
I know, but I look at it kind of like my parents, my mom, with the exception of like when I went to private school, that's when my mom started working because she wanted to contribute something to that. You know what I mean?
I don't. I never went. I guess I did go to private school. I went to a Christian private school for a full year.
Oh yeah, I went to Convent of the Visitation.
You're a man. I have to rethink my priorities. Wow. God, I wish I was a trophy husband. I wonder if Taylor Swift is into other older dudes. No, she's into football playing idiots. Yeah,
pretty much. But no, my dad's been the one working since they got married, and my mom was just a stay-at-home wife and then stay-at-home mom.
I've been working full-time since I was 14. Literally.
Yeah. Well, my dad started working when he was like 12, but that was for his father's construction company, And his
Mine was
first
for survival.
Yeah. Well, his first job was, I mean, he was paid well, obviously, but Yeah, his first job was literally taking like bricks and using them to rub on a brick wall to smooth off, the sections. For example, that was his first job when he was really young. But he was getting 50 cents an hour, which to him was great.
And think of all
And
the penny candy you can buy with that. That's like
oh
50
god.
pieces of candy.
Apparently, that's also working there is where my dad wound up getting his interest in
Pornography.
scotch. No,
Oh.
scotch and jalapenos. So
Two things that should not go together.
well, hold on. There's a story on that, but
No.
so
Scotch
so
and
family-
jalapenos should be mortal enemies.
So it's a family construction company, right? But not everyone that was employed there was family. It was just the majority of the employees were family, right? But
So when I go
they
to
had-
Nathan's Original Hot Dogs place, and it's not the original one, they're lying to me.
well, there's only one location for this,
But they're all called
anyways.
Nathan's Original.
Yeah, shut up. So there is when my dad was a teenager, he was still working at the construction company in the summers, and he was moving up on what he would go and be doing. And when he was like 14 or so, he was transporting concrete and things like that up to like second floor, that sort of thing, pouring it, for them to build the walls and that sort of thing. And so he would have to go and move the wheelbarrow on this tiny ass plank of wood, pretty much like a 2x4 or 2x6 type of sizing, you know what I mean? So
don't.
the wheels just it takes a lot. But there is this one guy, I don't remember the guy's name. Dad told me it many times, but I just don't remember. I never met him. And the guy was Hispanic. And it's important for this part of the story, anyways. So the guy around lunchtime would come around and say, hey, what do you want for lunch? And my dad, being a kid, went and said, I'll have whatever you're having. And the guy's just like, are you sure on that? And he's like, yeah, I'll have whatever you're having. So
we had scotch and jalapenos.
the guy would come back and, he'd have sandwiches for some of these guys because people would, give him money, and he'd go off, get the lunch, and come back. And so he brought, quote, lunch over to Dad. And so he and this guy sat down and had scotch and jalapenos.
And he was 12.
14.
14, and I'm assuming that
Oh,
the guy was let go after that for
As far
giving
as
a
I'm aware-
14-year-old scotch.
As far as I'm aware, this continued on at least that entire summer.
I mean,
I don't think that my
14-year-old
dad
scotch sounds
told-
good. Giving a 14-year-old scotch does not sound good.
As far as I am aware, I don't think my father ever told Grandpa that story, and I don't think that anybody.
I mean, you got some guy giving you
Snitched.
frickin' scotch. Would you tell on him?
Yeah, no. But so Dad wound up loving scotch and jalapeno.
And did horrible at his work for some reason, being 14 and drunk.
Apparently he got super good at moving the wheelbarrows because he couldn't, if he had, dropped the wheelbarrow when he was bringing it up or something like that, then his dad would have found out. So he was shit-faced bringing wheelbarrows of concrete up the ramp and
The
everything.
truth is, Grandpa really knew because your dad was moving the wheelbarrow, or he thought he was moving the wheelbarrow, but it turned out to be somebody's lunchbox that he was tugging around.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, I'm fairly confident that while Grandpa didn't know that one, Grandpa knew that my dad.
Was a lush.
No, Dad definitely liked to go and push the boundaries of things quite a bit. So, I mean, my dad did blow up the basement when he was a kid. I told you that story. Because he was making TNT. he had finished with everything else in the anarchist cookbook that he thought was interesting, and
7 more.
yeah, it wildcatted on him. Things you get arrested for now. He built
I
a
still have my
tiger
original
trap pit.
copy.
Yeah.
I do.
My dad has that one, and God, I forget the name of the damn thing, but what's that one book that was written by the mad Arab? It's one of the banned books,
Yes.
heavily banned books. Yeah, you know the one I'm talking about.
I have
He's
a
got
digital
one of
copy
those.
of that one.
Yeah, he's got a copy of that, like an actual. I forget what it's. Vellum, I think, is what it's made of. So it's a few centuries old. The version he's got, because he has some super old books, but yeah, he's got a lot of interests, weird interests, but he was a little bit destructive as a kid. Tiger trap pit in some woman's backyard because he and a friend, this woman's house was in between, and she didn't have any kids or anything like that, or pets, so they wanted to play football between the yards, and this woman wouldn't let them, play in through her yard, right?
So murder her. Why not?
No, they didn't. They didn't murder her. So they decided, okay, well, she won't let us play football. She didn't say we couldn't do anything else. She said you can't play football in my yard. So instead, they decided to build a tiger trap pit, complete with spikes and everything else, and caught a dog.
What do you mean,
so
killed
my
the
dad-
dog?
Yeah, they killed a dog.
That's,
so my dad,
that's not
yeah,
cool.
my dad was brought home in the back of a squad car with a shovel. Let's see.
Wait a minute.
Grandpa
He was
made-
brought back in a squad car from your neighbor's house?
All I know is that I don't know if those are the same two stories that were connected. I just know that according to Grandpa, Dad was brought home one time in a squad car with a shovel. So I have not been able to get clarification. My dad won't give me clarification on if those are the same two stories or if there was a second story with.
I mean,
a
I'll be
shovel
honest.
involved.
I've lost a little respect for your dad. I really have.
So I mean,
You
know,
killed a dog.
He killed a dog. Yep.
That's not cool.
Yep. In a tiger trap pit.
That's not cool.
I
Kind of
mean,
wish
he
you wouldn't have told me
was-
that story now.
Sorry, but so there was that. There was he wanted to. I forget what vehicle it was. I think it was one of the salt vehicles, for the roads and everything like that. But Grandpa brought him because they were working with the city and that sort of thing on a couple of things, or the state, one of the two. But Grandpa had brought him with to the garage where they had all the vehicles, right? And Dad was like 7, something along those lines, and started going over and trying to play with the vehicles. And Grandpa was going to go and get them down. The guy's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. You need to be trained on how to use them. Hours, this and this." And they continued going and doing whatever. And apparently they got interrupted by a crash because my dad figured out how to start it up and had the vehicle go through the door because he couldn't figure out how to stop it in time.
Mm-hmm.
So, they took apart some guy's truck, supposedly his best friend's dad.
His best friend dead or his best friend
His
dad's
best friend-
truck? Because now I'm worried.
His best friend's father's truck.
Okay.
So
I thought you were
apparently
going to tell me
every
he
time...
took apart his best friend's dad.
No, so apparently every time that that he was over at this kid's house, because there was a bunch of kids, right? So there was like 8 or 9 kids that they had. So every time my dad was over there hanging out with his friends, and the dad was home, he was bitching about the truck, goddamn truck, this. And well, the kids really liked the dad, so they figured if the truck was giving him so many issues, they were going to, take care of it for him where it couldn't be a problem anymore. So this guy had all the mechanic tools. I think he was a welder or something like that. So they actually used all the tools in the workshop and took apart the entire truck, like down to the bolt. Everything was cut apart. Uh, I don't know what punishment that kid or the siblings had, but as far as I know, Dad hasn't admitted to being in trouble for that one. I don't know if he got caught, if they didn't rat him out. So yeah. Yeah, looking at all this, it's I was the well-behaved one compared to what my dad went and did.
Oh no, there's a fugitive starship nearby. I should kill him.
Do it.
No, I don't need to. I'm in an expedition, so... It's only 133,000 units.
Yeah.
I wipe with 133,000 units.
Hmm.
We need to find some creatures. It's time to play with poop.
Time to play with poop.
Yep.
Okay, done.
There we go. Hey guys, look what I got. Hey guys. Y'all want some poop? Or can you give me some poop? Look at them all. I got some for you. Don't worry. I know how to interact with animals, you putz. Hey guys, look over here. Oh, they're coming out of the woodwork. Look at them all. They're like, fuck yeah, bring me that. You guys sit there and do that. I mean, that's shouldn't you guys be shitting about now? Oh, look at them all.
That one looks like he's doing the poop scoop.
Do the poop scoop boogie.
Wow, you're just searching dung samples. There you go.
I really am. There's some sweet poop. I need lots
Freezing.
of poop. I need lots of poop. Can't dispense pellet right now. Can't dispense pellets right now. Well, the problem is I gotta move them because they 2, 3, 4. That should be 6. That's a huge one. 6, 7, 8, 9. Halfway there. Oh, don't leave. Daddy's got more. Tell your friends. All I ask for is a big ass poop.
That's a tagline for a restaurant. Tell your friends. All we want is for you to shit. Taco Bell.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I need 2 more poops, guys. There we go. That poop's rolling downhill. Shit does roll downhill. Boosh. That's 20.
Does that even far more frequently when you're working at corporate?
All right, we got our poop. Here's a phase 5 one. Nose in the dirt. Get some sweet hexite. And now I scared them all off. Here, buddy. You're a tigger with horns. All right, we're gonna adopt this one. Does that count? Yes, I know how it works. I know I had to adopt. I know I had to adopt one. Is it phase 2 adopt? Yes. The supreme life support. There. Oh, I don't need that.
Good.
No, I don't. Mine's maxed out almost as much as you can get. Phase 2 rewards. Oh, Bygone. Forgot that one. Rocket boots. There we go. There we go. Boosh. That's what I needed. That makes it a lot better. Okay, so we got the poop. Did I get... analysis recovered. Assemble, take a photo of 5 ground creatures. I could have done it right then and there. That was 5 different ones, right? A bonefish. Do I have a fishing thing? Did something give me a fishing rod? Or do I even need one? God damn it, donkey. I got the Los Angeles rig. I don't need that. Okay. Let's get my yep. And we'll look at planets. And then discoveries. A lava planet. Probably is not going to be a good one. A noxious planet. Probably not a good one. Icy. Ruined. Bleak. You can probably fish there, right?
Yeah, it doesn't sound like the best option.
No, I don't think I like any of these. Yeah. I think I'll just... What else do I have? Be right there, Wes. 2. Can I find this here? Buried analysis. Let's... let's go back down. See if my scanner picks something here, or if it's going to tell me to go somewhere else.
Make a right turn.
I'm not going to be happy until I can get a GPS module that speaks like Samuel Jackson. I'm already disappointed. I have a lot of echoes, and I actually bought the Samuel Jackson one, the voice for it, but it's not as good as you think it is. It's only like a handful of phrases that he talks like it. I need a home assistant that sounds exactly like Samuel Jackson all the time. Is that too much to ask for?
You think not at this point.
Scanner module. Well, shit. There is something there. Yeah, flew too far, Wes.
But you're very good at that.
I am. I like how I can get to it. Okay, species record. Analyze data. Does that count? It does. Super. Little bitch. Where are you? Look at this. I don't have to dig it up. That's just silly. $469. Yeah, 69.
Behavior.
No. That is all pinned up.
Wow.
Oh, look at my titties.
They're not that impressive.
They are. They're spectacular. And they're real.
Can't even
I'm
qualify
watching
as
Austin
A
Powers
cups.
this weekend. All of them. In a row.
Say it isn't so.
It's not, because I won't get a chance to sit down for more than 5 fucking minutes. I know my life. You can make me dig? Oh, good.
Is that why you're, you know, searching through shit right now as you know your place?
Yeah, pretty much.
You're just like, well, you know, same shit, different day.
I mean, it's... You don't know how accurate that is.
I have a general idea.
It's gonna be my week to do the grocery shopping. I gotta deal with the car. The dealership keeps calling me. So, what are you gonna do with the car? Well, I'm not gonna be buying a new one now. That's not happening. I will not be leasing a new one. I'm just gonna buy this one because you can't screw me on it. Well, more than you could if I was gonna get another car. And if they try, I will go without a car. Won't be the first time, won't be the last time. Where are you? You're right there. Oh, you son of a... Nope! 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 Is it inside the damn thing? Not cool. Not cool. That sucks. It's inside the stupid stone. Fuck. And my stupid scanner, because I'm so close to it, that's what it's gonna look for. Yep. Ton. Now you're gonna make me fly away. Oh boy. Looks like a good spot. Oh, is it a localized thing here?
Ooh. You got the bubbles.
These aren't bubbles. I need my other suit. I don't have the rig on. Bigger. The wonderful thing about Tiggers is Tiggers are wonderful things. Their tops are made out of rubber, their bottoms are made out of springs. They're bouncy, bouncy, fun, 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 fun. One of the most wonderful thing about Tiggers is I'm the only one. Did you just take a bite?
Are you angering the locals?
Always.
Okay. Well, it's nice to know that some things haven't changed.
Guy. Oh, is there another one here? Look at that. There's another one here. Two next to each other. How spectacular is that? And boom. We're done. Recovered 5 records. Not good ones either. Ooh, I get a new pet. A living fossil companion. That is spectacular. Boom. Sublight amplifier, band pulse engine upgrade.
That.
Navigation data that you'll never need in an expedition. Okay, so I think phase 2. Here's my egg. Phase 2 is complete. Phase 1 is complete. I collected everything. Yeah. We go phase 3. We go for dig 3. It's time to get the fuck out of here. Anti-gravity wells is 69%. Giggity. All right. Nobody? Come on.
I don't know. It's kind of in the mid ground for your jokes and references. Might need to ramp it up just a wee little bit.
Yep.
I mean, unless you're that opposed to it.
Ugh. Ah. Space station. I'm too close to it to go there. Whatever. You know what I can do while I'm here? I think there is...
That's a good start.
Tried once. Yeah, exchange fossils. Let's go talk to the fossil dude.
That's what we're calling him, the fossil dude.
Fossil dude. It is
Fossil
joyful meet another of fossils. Please, friend, let us a... Okay. Let's look at our cave. Let's call him Basket. I like that idea. Okay, here's what he has. Do I have any... Are you telling me I don't own any? Is there in your ship? Dumbass. Okay, 3 lengthy plated rib cages, 3 fossilized biped legs, and 2 fossilized fins. Okay, so I mean barter. I want to buy. What looks good? Nothing really. The plated rib cage. Okay. Oh, look at this. You actually have to trade. More than one? Seriously? Okay. Oh, it does mirror here. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay. No, I'm not trading for a plated rib cage. I got 3 of those. Gargantuan rib cage. Wait, I think I have everything. Yeah. Let's see if he'll take one of these. Wait a minute. Wait, what? Did that not count? Okay, I want a mono-horn predator skull.
That's a mouthful.
I will give you trade odds good, 69%. All right. I mean, that sounds good, right? No. Okay.
Sounds pretty decent.
It doesn't. He declined it. Apparently he's not a fan of giggity jokes either.
Not everyone's a quagmire.
What about, yes, my grasping forearms, 99%. And I got an arm for a leg.
Literally.
Literally. Boosh. Pre-packaged teleport receiver unit. And some starship inventory, which I don't need. My ship's awesome. My ship is very awesome. Let's save it real quick. Now we leave. Now we go to dig site 3. Oh,
Not that yawning.
I didn't yawn. I was going,
Ever.
oh, as in war. Oh, good God, y'all.
What is it good for?
Money.
Yeah, there's depending on what business you're in. It's,
So we at our morning meeting, I made everyone laugh except my boss.
congrats.
I was like, well, it's Thursday, everyone. Or as I like to call it, day 4 of the hostage situation. Everyone thought that was funny except my boss.
My boss would actually find that funny.
Wow.
But
Look at that landing job. How did I do that?
then again, my boss also actually appreciates my sense of humor for the most part.
Oh, mine thinks... I am the one that, on our reviews, because we have to do peer reviews, almost every single one, I randomize it, because I get to pick who does the reviews. Who does my review for me. I don't want to... I'm just going to scan for it. I don't want to research. And
Oh yeah.
I pick 3 people different every year. And almost every... What? I landed in a crag. Every single time, it's always the same. If Jim wasn't in the meetings, that's my real name. Everybody knows this. We would not show up to work.
I mean, got that going for you. I have more of the always outside the box thinker. I've given my boss a little bit of teasing because he's used like the exact same sentence multiple years in a row. But year after year after year, guess who winds up being the one of the people asked to go and do a review of the boss?
You?
So I'm asked by my boss's boss to do a review of my boss. I was like, your boss really likes you when, they feel comfortable putting you, as one of the people to give review on, because you have to go and give at least one critique, right? One negative critique.
Yeah.
Well, we're supposed to go and give, it says optional, but it's one where it's like, name two or three things that this person does super well, blah, blah. And then it's, name one or more things that you think this individual could work on, that sort of thing. So it's not so much a negative, but it's a what's something they could work to improve on, so a critique. But I have been asked to do my boss's a review of my boss for like 6 years in a row. And considering he's had 7 different bosses in that time frame, I think that speaks a little bit volumes to who he wants speaking for or on his behalf. No?
I mean, if you trust, yeah.
Well, I kind of tell myself that if he didn't trust me, he probably wouldn't have put me down as one of those people with that many of his own supervisors,
Yeah.
It's you don't want to go and name someone that's going to sink you.
Wait, you're an
know what I
earthworm?
mean?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yes, I am. Great game.
God, I haven't played those in
The
ages.
things that keeps Wes awake at night. You ready for this?
Sure.
How do Amish girls know if it's a romantic candlelight dinner or just a regular dinner? Things like that keep me awake.
Do they?
They really do. They really, really do. Yeah, see, you'll wonder. How about this one? This one blows my mind. Everyone remembers cassette tapes, right? We're all old enough to remember cassette tapes.
Yes.
Okay. Cassette tapes had an A side and a B side. Right?
I'm waiting for you to get to the...
Yeah. The point is, it's obvious that the logical successor would be the CD. Blew your mind, right?
That was painful.
But it's true. A, B, next came CD.
That's just wrong on many levels.
But it's fact.
I don't care. That's
And it's fact that
painful.
no one has thought about that except for I think about things like that.
You're one of those people that goes, why does cargo go by ship and shipments go by car?
Yeah, what do I park in the driveway and drive in a parkway?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how they say that that sucking on someone's finger is supposed to be seductive?
When did we get to this?
It's things I think of, things that go through my mind.
Why?
Because my dentist was pretty upset.
Check, please. Table 1.
Oh, shit. Devin, it's a D&D joke. You ready?
Oh, no, no.
Why is leather armor the best for sneaking?
Because it's made with hide.
It's literally made out of hide.
I hate you.
Oh, I don't care that there's a storm. Well, actually, I do care. I don't know what I'm supposed to be putting down yet. What am I putting down? A quadruped skeleton.
Apparently you're putting down horrible jokes. That's what you're putting down right now.
Horrible jokes? No.
Yes.
No.
You heard me.
No. Avengers assemble a quadruped muscle. Okay. Wish you could move it to get a better look at it. Let's see if we can make this one exact, shall we? That looks pretty exact. For the torso... Wait a minute. My ship's not here. Scheisse. Like, why don't I have this part? He looks surprised. Like, he can't believe he got caught. Huh? Okay, torso. Apparently I don't own that one. Alright, well then you're getting spikes. Huh? 4 legs. Yes, he's a quadruped. Do I have horsey looking ones? Right there. Nope. And Hind legs. You've got the horsey looking ones too. And a tail. You got a short, stubby little ancient tailbone. Package it up,
What?
baby.
He has an ancient what?
Tailbone.
Okay.
What did you think I said?
Never mind. Not important.
Former forelegs.
That's
They
what
have
you're
minis
calling
and
him.
BG3 characters and they look really mini. Where do they have said mini BG guys? Oh, Whiz Kids? Yeah, they're probably the little, the game ones. Clicks. Are they clicks by any chance?
Thermal protection falling.
Look myself. Oh no, it's those little things. Those are kind of cool. They're not $50 cool.
Yeah, when you have to convince yourself to buy something, it ain't worth it.
Yeah, they're not clicks. I'm looking at them. Yeah, not $50 cool. All right. We did this. We did this. I can take a snapshot. I don't want to do it on this planet. Let's leave this planet. They look like WizKids put out a set of D&D ones. They were actually metal ones. They were actually good quality. That they sold at like Walmart. They did D&D sets,
Okay.
but not for $50. No way.
No.
You actually wanted to go in that one, didn't you, there, buddy? Not far enough out. Damn it! Discoveries. Come on, buddy. No. 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 Do none of these have bones? Oh, you do. Ooh. I want to fish there. Let's go there. I will mark the moon.
Not the moon.
We are
Anything
going
but the
to
moon.
steal the moon! Actually, that's right where I came from. I'm not going there. I want to go. Let's go here. I want to fish in some red water. Where is the mark? I marked the planet, didn't I? Oh, look at the storms. That is so cool.
They've done some work on it.
Am I in this galaxy? Yeah, you are. Why is the marking not working? That's weird. That's really weird. It's actually not working. Huh. Can't zoom into them to actually see what they are. Yeah, there's that too. I can tell that one of them is Karlak. One of the top metal. Country roads, let's go. It's a me, Mario. Okay. No, that's the exact opposite side. Oh, look at that. You dumbass. You know if you boil a funny bone, it becomes a laughing stock?
Oh my god.
You're welcome.
What have we done to deserve this recently?
You tuned in at 8 o'clock?
I didn't tune in. I joined disc. Maybe that was my fault. All right, here's one on your level.
Yeah.
You know, where do bad rainbows go?
To Prism.
It's a light sentence, but it gives them time to reflect.
Yeah. Guys, don't believe everything you read in public bathrooms. Sharon was not up for a good time. It was a really awkward phone call.
Wow. Yes. Wow.
No, wow. 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 Every time I hear you say that, it reminds me of Owen Wilson. Wow.
I like some of his stuff, but
I can't stand him at all.
wow, such a compliment you give me. Oh, every time you do this, you remind me
No,
of an
no,
actor I
not
like.
no, not you doing it. Just hearing you go, wow.
Oh. But he does more of a wow.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Like, he's one of those where like there's been movies that he was in that I enjoyed, but I
Name
think
one.
the biggest issue
And you
The
can't say
biggest issue-
Cars.
I haven't even seen that one. Biggest issue I think I've had with it is I don't think it as much as he's acting so much as he's playing himself.
Yeah.
That's the problem I have with him is he does not come across as acting to me. You know what I mean? Like I haven't seen a range. Kind of. Like
Yeah.
he's
He has no range. He's an idiot. Okay. Looks like water, right? Yeah, water. All right. Need stop. Right past it was. How deep we got here? 28. That is not even close. 33. Not even close. I don't think I'm going to find deep water here. Here's a power move idea. Next time you guys fly somewhere, take a shampoo bottle and empty it out. Fill it full of yogurt. When you go through TSA and they're like, you can't bring that on, drink it.
Wow.
It's a power move. You'll show them.
You have way too much free time.
No, I don't. But I do think about the dumbest things.
Apparently. Just when do you have the time to come up with this shit?
It's not when I have time to come up with it. It's what happens when I'm left alone with myself. Seriously.
You know, most people just do masturbation or watch a movie or something, you know. The bird.
Masturbation's lost its thrill.
You, on the other hand, you're just like, you know, how can I go and make people in the TSA uncomfortable?
Close my bite my lip and close my eyes. Take me away to paradise. We're getting closer. It's 50. Or 47.
Yeah.
46. Must go deeper, says every man. $34. How? What the? Son of a!
Gassies would like to remind you that he tuned in at 7.
Just because you're in a weird time zone. Why can't we do away with the fucking time thing? What are they complaining about now? For DST? Why can't we get rid of it?
I don't know.
I would love to do the time loop again. I heard it's just a jump to the left. And then a step to the right.
Something like that.
Put your hands on your hips. And bring your knees in tight. But it's the pelvic thrust that really drives me insane. Yang, 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 yang.
He'll be here all night, guys.
No, I won't.
Torturing me, you will. It brings him pleasure.
Very few things in life do.
Oh, look, I'm making Devin wince in pain. Ooh, do it again. Yep, that's perfect. Yep.
24. I went from mother loving. Yeah.
You went from mother loving?
No, Wednesday was telling me that there's 2 short films being shot in Minneapolis that she has auditions for. She got a part in the largest children's theater group this summer.
Nice.
Speaking,
That is
singing,
pretty good.
the whole thing. Taking a 6 weeks or 8 week classes there as well, which looks great on a resume. if you know the place I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
What is that on the... It's flying fish. You'd think they had to be near some mother loving. You go back the other way. Holy shit, it's a UFO. Oh, no. It's a flying eel. Right here. This is the spot. Right here. This is it.
Meanwhile, Basket's going, it is not! Scratch further to the left.
Oh, mother... Fuck! I was on my main character. I just get out my sub and find the damn water. I think I have a skiff on this one, but I'm not using the skiff. I hate the skiff so much.
Yeah.
It's useless. You know, there's one thing I don't like about the new water effect in this game is you'd think that it would be easier to tell depth just by looking.
Made it harder.
It made it harder, yeah.
That's what happens when you... Well, there's certain areas when you're wanting to go diving that that is a distinct issue.
$38. Okay, let's...
I know that's something you've paid very much attention to, but, you know.
It is.
I've had to. But then again, I don't think you've gone scuba diving, have you?
I have actually. I've been scuba diving.
Oh, nice. Do you have a PADI license, or?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
That's the...
It was one of those California things where you just, you know.
You just did it without the
There we go. 57.
training and... Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Nope.
That is something
Nope.
I was hoping to actually do with my dad at some point, but unfortunately he can't scuba dive anymore, so...
Why not?
Because due to the heart issues, he's on blood thinners, and the last place you want to really have any potential heart issues or anything like that is when you're 60 plus feet down.
Ah.
You can't... It's dangerous when you're in that situation and have heart issues if you go to the surface too fast. I mean, it's dangerous to begin with, depending on how deep you were, but yeah, Dad just can't do it anymore. So I've got his tank and all that stuff, and I hope maybe I'll be able to get Graham into it. I think he'd have fun.
You can train here in Minnesota.
Oh, I've got my PADI license. This is where
I meant for Graham.
Yeah, that's where I wound up going and doing it. Although the lake that they have you do the exam in is fucking freezing.
You can do it at the swimming place. It's indoors.
No, if you're wanting PADI certification, you have to do it in actual water.
They have an actual deep pool. You can do it indoors.
I went to literally the scuba center. That's literally what it's
It's
called.
not scuba center. It's actually a place. It's a swimming school.
Yeah, they do a different certification than PADI.
I thought they did Patty there.
Not from what I've read. But I got my PADI license like 15 years ago, so I don't know if things have changed.
Do they expire?
No, it's a lifelong thing. But for you to get to the next, it's tiers, I guess is the best way you can describe it, is each individual tier. So the tier I'm in currently allows me to, so if I go to a resort or something like that and say I want to get my tank filled and do a dive, you know, here it's essentially there's a set depth that places will get me prepped for. In other words, with the right air mixture and everything else,
Yep.
You need to have a certain number of dives to that depth before you can go and take the next level of certification. Because I think the next one is 120 meters. Oh no, it might be the 90 meters, and then it's cave diving is the next one.
I have
So
to.
I still have. I still have more than a few dives to go before I can do my next certification.
I did a dumb. So, I have no lures, and looking at the expedition, I would have done snapshot on time. Hey, look, I get a fishing rig, exoskiff, and bionic lures.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to try to get some animals to take a picture. Group photo. I still have pellets, right? That would suck. Good. I'm going to use all my pellets for poop. Photograph a group of 5 ground creatures. If there's any creatures on a barren planet. It's the closest one.
Hostile scan detected.
Yeah, bring it. Hold on.
Warning. Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
Yeah, approach. One. Next. Any more?
Hostile ships.
Next, he's going to be going and screaming harder, daddy, at the water.
Oh, don't tempt me with a good time.
Well, do it, Burr. Do it. You ever watch The Disenchanted?
No.
Oh, you gotta watch it.
I don't have time to watch things anymore. I'm so far behind on watching anything, it's not even funny. Like,
You
Daredevil, I
see-
think, is almost over, and I've
Yeah.
yet to watch an episode. Oh, look. Guys, come here. Guys, look. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Come look at my stuff. Bring all your friends. Look at these creatures. They're like tentacles.
Now you're going into hentai. Awesome.
Is that 5? It is. Nice. Those are cool. My companion registry is full. No. What does that do? Bone nuggets. Delicious. Are magically delicious. Okay, now we go fishing. Now we do the fishings.
All the fishings.
And I was smart this time and put a nav beacon down where that spot was. Look at me using my noggin.
It is a rare occurrence, but we'll allow it. I mean, usually, you know, at the end of the day, you're pretty much like, let's just shut off all mental systems.
I love this game.
That's why.
Yeah. No, I truly do. This game makes me happy.
Well, it took long enough to get you to fucking play it again.
Yeah, but now that's all I want to do is play it. I have to force myself not to play it.
I've noticed.
No, I literally do.
Oh, I'm glad it brings you so much joy.
It does. It truly, truly does that, man. Okay. We should be good again. Put on the rig, make sure we're still at around a good depth. Nope. Oh, mother trucker. Right where my beacon is. What's up, baby? What? What? Hold on. Let me let the dog out.
Protection. Falling.
Luna's new trick is when she wants to go outside, she comes up and gets mouthy with me. You know, the usual, which is fine. Her new thing is, instead of just, you know, running to the door like most dogs, it's now I need to make a game out of it and, you know, do the downward dog position, and then I start walking to the door. She spins around a few times, takes off, comes back, and uses me as a springboard. Like she literally jumps up and kicks off of me and does like a triple gainer.
Okay, then.
That's her new trick. Oh, mother loving monkey farts.
Mother loving monkey farts.
You heard me. How about telling me the depth there, Sparky? 24. How the hell do I go from 48 to... Okay. Turn around, Wes.
Turn around.
Motherfucker. I don't have any of that stuff on me. Well.
Toxic protection.
Okay. Now you let her in. Of course. I should replace my sliding glass door with one that has a doggy door built in.
Sliding doggy door.
Yeah, they make them. Do I not have it to make it? Are you kidding me? Get a sliding doggy door, then dress them up as a Picard. I wish. What? You need something because you went outside? Come here. Here. Up. Come on. Up. Come on. Come on. Pick him up. We're on this side? Where do you want to go? She doesn't like hardwood floors. Come here.
You know, that seems to be an issue with a lot of dogs, actually.
Come here. There you go. I mean, she was fine with it for a while, but now it's just...
Just nope.
If you're giving your dog Twizzlers, I want to be your dog. I'm giving her, they're basically jerky.
Aren't they?
Sausages looking things. They smell good. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it's basically Twizzler jerky, yeah.
I mean, we used to go and get the dogs. Was it pig's ears?
Yeah. I stopped getting them when someone complained that they're actual made from real pigs.
You're kidding me.
Nope. They thought it was cruel.
Aren't dogs just like cats obligate carnivore? No, it's just the cats are obligate carnivores. Dogs can have some grains, I think.
Yeah, they love it.
Yeah.
Their favorite and most healthy thing you can give a dog is hamburger and rice.
Yeah, I remember when the dogs would have, anytime they had the runs, it was essentially, yeah.
They're picturing a pen full of pigs just screaming at each other and going, what? What? What?
I know, barbecued pig's ears. That's what it was.
It's pork crackling. No, that's that pigskin stuff, right? Fried.
I'm trying to remember, but
Yeah. Anonymous pig ear complainer. It's so cruel. I'm glad you've been stopped giving the dog this. Flex into their pork chop with a side of bacon. We don't have a lot of pork chops.
What?
We really don't.
Yeah, our kid
Not pork
is-
chops. Ah, you son of a... There we go. Oh. Multi-tour. Multi-pass. Bone nuggets. Y'all want some bone nuggets? Did I not claim it? You dumb son of a bitch. Yep. Yep. Hey, look. Lures. $55. That should be deep enough.
That's
now,
what she said.
now I'm just looking for the bone fish.
How close are you to finishing?
Oh, I'm playing this tomorrow.
Okay then.
Oh, and it's finally Friday. Thank God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Graham and I will both be available, and you'll be off doing this.
yeah, sorry.
No, you don't.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I said tomorrow. 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 Wasp fish.
Toxic protection falling.
Is it now?
Technology.
Good thing I got a battery. See, now if I was on a skip in this water, it would suck. Wow. Shrieking oyster.
That kind of like a shrieking eel.
Is there such a thing?
Princess Bride, hello.
I don't remember everything about the movie.
How could you? You are a disappointment.
Says every person that knows me.
A cruel, unusual one at that. Do you hear that, Princess? Those are the shrieking eels.
Promise me wealth. Yes, yes. All that I have and more. Promise me power. Venomous trigger fin. Tell me to install this thing even though I've already installed it. That's hilarious.
So you're gonna have to uninstall and then reinstall it?
What?
Oh, the thing.
The thing. No,
Well, whatever
it's just
telling-
it's complaining that I didn't install the prepackaged one that I got because I already have it. Boy, if I don't get I only got 31 left. I want to know how they eat all the lures. 30.
Those little tiny fish lips. That's how they eat lures. They go chomp.
We have to play Schedule 1. I don't know what it is. Voss's Schedule 1. Hypnotic octopus. That'll help me get a leg up on my medication. Oh, we got a big one. You create jugs and sell them by comedy. I mean, that sounds like fun.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Shrieking vent tail.
You're just finding a lot of things that are shrieking.
I noticed that. Multiplayer 2, the drugs you create cause all sorts of issues like air loss or explosions. I need to see this now. Is Pub Sim multiplayer? Is that the one we were talking about a while back?
Pub sim. There was a pub game. I don't think
I thought it was Pub Sim. It's on my wish list, and it just came out.
No, pub sim is a single player. There was a tavern sim
Tavern one.
that was.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, there's a tavern one that was multiplayer. There was a few of them actually.
Ale and Tavern. I don't know which one it was. We had talked about one. About
Ale
a
and
month
Tail
ago.
Tavern, maybe.
Ale and Tail.
Yeah, it might be the Ale and Tail Tavern. Yeah.
Okay. The two go hand in hand. Oh, I got a scorpion fish. He tried to rock me like a hurricane. There's no one like him. He was the last on my line.
You're just gonna keep going, aren't you?
I love the scorpions. It's something. Is it not good? Another shrieking vent tail. What exactly am I looking for? A bonefish. Hey, what's with the vents there? You're scaring off the fish.
They don't seem to care very much.
They should. Obvious I'm
You gonna
fishing.
make them?
If I could, I would. Long John Snapper. That's a perfect porn name. I got a giant whisker fish. Oh fuck, Wes, you fish Santa. Oh Christ, throw him back. Oh God, stop hitting with the baton. Oh jeez! Interesting for a bit, gets repetitive and good for 2 hours. Oh, that sucks. Ugh. Ugh. Oh,
You keep doing this yawning thing.
I am tired.
At least you weren't up at 5 again.
Thank God. I am on call though, so it could happen. We've been getting lots of calls from our tickets for the overseas team in India who use VDIs. And their shitty internet that they have causes them to not keep connections very well, and then they accuse our program is down. Whispering bonefish. Please tell me that counts. Fuck yes! Ugh. Fuck you, fish. What do I get for that? Hattle cores and aquatic treasures. I need to discover plants. You shitting me? I thought I did that.
Apparently not.
Apparently not. Use any plants on a barren planet? I got poisonous plant. There's stuff there. It's not you though. You're probably on the other fucking side. Gotta find 8 plants. Snap if I didn't do this. An arid planet. I don't want to go there. I'll go back to the icy planet if I have to.
It might be your only choice.
The Bountiful. That's where I want to go. I was too slow trying to even you out during hyperspace. Good luck. Yeah, I kind of see it now. I don't know why it does it. Oh, that's right. Shitty Twitch codec. I would use the 3D effect. Does it affect my camera too? That's hilarious.
I mean, everyone has to have hobbies.
Do they?
They should.
What the? Say that again. Look at the little flying octopi.
It's almost cute and adorable.
7. Six. I love it. It's a planet full of plants and you can't scan them. I love the translucent ones still. Oh. I don't care about rocks. I'm here for plants. Give me your plants. That's a fucking rock. Oh, look!
Give me your plants.
Look, look, look! Don't run, buddy! It's a bone creature! We found the planet of the necromancers!
Alright, where's Bob?
It's a supermodel! It's an Ozempic rhino!
Oh. Harsh. I mean, accurate, but harsh.
4. While the bone creatures are cool, they're not as cool as the translucent ones.
I mean, I can understand the reasoning there.
Because they're cooler looking.
I mean, you could see its organs. I mean, let's face it. How many kids go and say, you know, that the see-through frogs are cool, the glass frogs, versus, you know, anything with a carapace?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Bone creatures is performed by, assuming you mean Crispin Glover. Crispin Glover. Oh no, there's drones here. What do I do? There's sentinels everywhere. You know, for a Bountiful planet. There's not a lot of flora here.
You know, you're just being picky.
Yes, how dare I? On a bountiful planet.
It's almost like you're expecting that words have meaning or something like that.
It's covered in flora that I can't scan.
You know, it's better preserved that way, right?
Now protection 40.
In this game it does. Talk about first alien world problems. Damn right. Ooh, there's a... I saw this one. Where is it? Yes. Since I'm waiting... Accounting? It is. Okay. I can knock out another milestone. Right here. No, I don't want to install the... Oh, whatever. Okay, fine. There. Oh, no, I can't do it because I've already got one. Alright. This is the silliest milestone ever.
Weather update. Storm clearing. Visit strange new worlds. Explore. Find. Mine it for resources.
Yeah, something tells me we don't follow the Prime Directive.
No. Our prime directive is make money.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we do seem to have a skill at that.
There we go. course, I depleted.
Technology recharge.
Also sounds like you.
Look at the giant slide!
Watch out, Indy.
Nothing to scan. What is hitting me? If a 100-foot tall boulder starts rolling down that thing, you'll pay real money. I would. This planet's ridiculous. Bountiful my butthole.
Well,
I need 4 freaking plants. All I wanted is 4 freaking plants. I'm leaving this planet.
clearly you were on the wrong planet for such requests.
Yes. Once again, bountiful.
You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
No, I'm pretty sure I know what it means.
Are you?
Yep.
You seem awfully confused right now because you're on a bountiful planet, but
Look, I'm not the one that made the planet.
then why do you keep calling it bountiful?
Because it says it's bountiful.
Okay, so the
Bountiful.
orange said that this was
Bountiful.
Liberation Week, so therefore, does your wallet feel liberated yet?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
So you're saying that words can, one thing that can be said, and if that makes it true? Wow. We're learning new things.
I didn't come here for learning. I'm going to this back ass pack. I don't care. Need 4 plants.
We're sorry, but the plants you were searching for are not available in this solar system.
Ah! Getting 4 plants. Need to find some water again because I forgot to do something.
You forgot to get the fish you needed, didn't you?
No, I have the fish I need. I have said fishies.
Said fishies, huh?
Yes. Fishies have been acquired. Hey, look. Plant. Hey, look. Plant. Water over that way.
Hey, look, plant.
And they're letting you scan them too?
Yep. Ridiculous, right?
It
Hey, look,
is.
plant. Ooh, new bone guys. Look at him. Oh, that's a plant dude. Isn't that 50? Oh, let's get that one. That sweet salvage data that I don't need. Actually, I do need it. Because there's new things. Sell fossils. Okay, I have to sell some stuff. Oh, I still need 3 more plants? What? Going to collapse in a heap. Okay. Have a good night.
Basket.
Not to collapse too hard. Excellent. Agua. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me.
I mean, I suppose I probably should start prepping for bed, but...
Wait, where's all the other fish I got? There we go.
Did they jump out of your pack?
No, because fish, when you release them, are worth nanites. Okay. Where is this stupid thing? Get rid- Getting rid of it. Exosuit. Get rid of that. Come on. Where are you? Where's the damn package?
No, you just sound like someone who trades in illegal goods.
Yeah.
Where's the package? I mean, you get a little bit deeper and you could do a Liam Neeson. I will find you.
And I will kill you. I don't even have it on me. Why is it still complaining? Titanic trophy. That looks cool. It's not there. It's not on my ship. Okay. How about this then? Store this. Go to multi-tool. Stall the fishing rod. There. Now leave me alone.
You seem a little bit salty at its installation instructions.
It's still doing it. That's annoying. Craft nanotubes. I don't want to.
Gassy. Night.
All right,
Just
have a good
getting
night,
into it.
Gassy. What I want to do is get rid of these fish. 3 nanites.
Is that all the fish? That's all the fish. Ooh, the planet's on fire.
World on fire.
Well, maybe that is it. All right, fuck it. We'll scan more at the next one. Let's get my ship here.
Wow, you're not even. Looks like you're a bit further behind than normal for the expedition.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not rushing through it. I rushed through the last two. I don't rush. I get to take my time and enjoy it.
And this one seems like one that you're enjoying.
I do.
I mean, last one you were kind of
Yeah, last one was, I'll be honest, was pretty fucking terrible. Like, pretty terrible. Okay, I'm gonna go to this one here. I'm gonna go to the space station. There we go. Big jump. Backroom company is out.
Mm-hmm. There's more than a few backroom games that have either come out or been updated.
Well, Backroom Company literally just came out.
I
in the
know.
last couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
One we had on, at least I had on my wish list.
Yeah. This October, we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Okay. The dig site. There it is. Ah!
Mary.
If I wanted to push it, I could be done with the expedition probably like 3 hours.
I know, I'm just saying that, you know, you can tell when you're enjoying an expedition based on how fast you go through the phases.
Yeah, the last one I
You were, you know,
couldn't wait for it
after,
to be over.
Like your first stream night of it, you already had 3 of the phases done.
Yeah, it was truly a boring expedition. All right, where is it at? right there. There's one. There's one. That should be... How many did I need?
I do not remember.
One more. Son of a bitch. Ah, it's a damn rock. There we go. That's it. I should have done that a lot sooner.
You were distracted.
Okay, that's phase 3 officially done. A basilisk crown multi-tool. What is
You're lucky that Gassy and Basket were not here to hear that fumble.
No, I don't care. Look at it.
Mm-hmm.
I will take it for free. I'm not going to use it. What the turd? Come on. Now. Okie dokie. I am just going to end here. I'll talk to the guy tomorrow and finish up Exhibition tomorrow. All right, kids,
And,
I'm leaving.
You know, redecorate your base with your new stuff.
Yeah, I got other new things I want to look at. Been away for too long. So, thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good night. Stay safe. Be kind. Back tomorrow night. Peace.